Three kinds of people are doomed to bad luck: villains, honest fools, and anyone who eats a lollipop they were never supposed to touch. Warning! Train speed exceeds the maximum. Who designed this lousy train? I barely touched it. Was that necessary? The system answers, the train is upgrading at maximum level. Then another alert. It's braking beyond the maximum level. The train keeps upgrading. My name is Scott. This disastrous life began with a lollipop. What's my dad's name? Big brother, thank you. I'll give you candy. I laugh. Good brother, I don't want it. Then alarmed voices erupt around us. Oh dear, why is this young man like this? Pervert, grab him. What's happening with the child? A lollipop. Give it to me. Amid the chaos, realization hits. I've transmigrated. A disembodied system welcomes me. Welcome to infinite train survival. Break the rules and you're eliminated. First, tokens namimians. Every train faces last place elimination. During platform cleanup, the lowest level train disappears. Second, your train is the only safe zone. Upgrade it first. Platforms open briefly. Searching them is your only way to obtain supplies. Third, information gaps decide life or death. Fourth, energy crystals are tradable, but the strong set prices. Follow and use the rules. Stay rational to survive. My train is level 1, with no entries. That must be the add point button. Exclusive talent detected. Everything can be added. My new energy train gains an attribute bar marked +1. That's basically administrator access. Power like this is incredible. Being a loser before means nothing now. Since I'm here, mere survival is far too small a goal. First, I put 1 point into this broken train's defense. With that first point, my road to domination officially begins, from accused pervert to train overlord. I'm handsome enough already. Time to spend points on something practical. Warning, warning, this player is in an all-ages comic. What are you trying to do? Forget it. It's already too big. Any more points there would never pass review. A man's vision should be grander, so I target the entire system. Give this broken train a full upgrade. 1 bronze point consumed. The train evolves into a new energy train. Basic upgrade resources reduced by 90%. Choose one of 3 upgrade attributes. 90%. This doesn't just add points, it cuts costs to the bone. Then the resource box appears. Wood times 10, metal times 10. It originally needed 100 wood and 100 metal. At 90% off, I can upgrade. Train upgrade successful. Current level, level 2. A global notice follows. Congratulations to player Scott for breaking the server record. The record earns you the title Advance by any means and 1 reward. I select the gold level entry opportunity for foresight. No, it doesn't let me see anyone's bottom line. Next stop is Ghostless Village. I laugh. The name sounds like a supply village. Right on cue, the train announces, next stop, Ghostless Village. Foresight. The end itself is safest. The real supplies wait at the bottom of the well. This isn't a village, it's a mass grave. A mission? Searching turns up only a moldy corncob. The foresight must mean this well. At last I've got it. Received 50 units of energy crystals. Received 30 packs of military compressed food. Food matters more than energy crystals now. My resource dominance begins with those 30 ration packs. Chat erupts. Anyone have food? I'm starving. I found 20 crystals, nowhere near enough. Stop complaining, useless. Learn to survive like a true predator. My offer goes up. Compressed food for trade. Each pack costs 20 energy crystals. Are you insane? 20 crystals for 1 pack? You're robbing me. Curse me when you find me. Only those holding resources get to set the price. Food's value isn't survival, it's the monopoly. 2 players each trade me 20 energy crystals for 1 pack of compressed food. My monopoly is already paying off. Survival really is the best negotiator. Thanks everyone. My private bank opens with 120 crystals. The system asks, spend 100 to upgrade the new energy train to level 3? Confirmed. The train reaches level 3, unlocking new functions. Its basic weapons come online. With level 3 armaments and my resource monopoly secured, this station now answers to my planning, foresight, and information advantage. One final choice. My train needs dominance. An extra attribute slot opens. Congratulations, you gain dominance. The train world player cackles. Now that's prestige. The system truly understands me. Dominance activates around conductors or station forces, raising my status and their respect while pressuring rivals. Obedience becomes easier to win. It's a king's aura. Information advantage plus personal suppression. Am I a born emperor or what? A desperate conductor pleads, I'm 10 crystals short, lend me some, I'll repay you. My level 1 train can't move. When this station closes, I'm dead. Only 2 food packs remain, 50 crystals each. After this station, I sell nothing. 1 vanishes immediately, bringing my total to 120. Upgrade. Level 4 adds 300 durability and 20% speed. A watching conductor fumes. Damn, he has that many crystals? The resentful conductor boasts, if he were here, I'd show him the Predator's power. Then he sees Scott's level 4 train. When did he upgrade? Why am I afraid even to breathe around him? One reminder is enough. You know what happens if you don't reach level 3 in time, right? Dominance works beautifully. My sentence turns the Predator into a stray dog. Level 4 is secure, and I'm moving faster than any speeding ticket. Then I remember my unopened beginner's gift pack. Opening it normally would be boring. First I spend a point. Add points to the treasure chest? Do it. Add one more. The chest rises to rare quality, and its contents transform into a gold-grade mithril hand crossbow. Its range and power can crush a level 2 train like an attack from another dimension. A stranded conductor calls, anyone have food? I'll trade all my wood. My train was left in Turtle Village. That damned profiteer. My final offer is brutal. 10 packs left. Clearance price, 10 crystals each. Hurry, no bargaining. Buyers pile in. I want 5. I'll take them all. Cheap or not, I've already squeezed the first station dry. Harvest complete. I've monopolized every scrap of wealth in Ghostless Village. A new listing catches me. Rare 9 lives cat. Contract available. 9 lives means built-in resurrection armor. That's an incredible pet. Perfect. My next goal is bringing that adorable 9 lives cat home and powering it up. The next quest requires goblin teeth, and this area is packed with elite monsters. My only weapon looks like a fruit knife. Nobody would believe what it can do. These ignorant elites are finished. The real objective is finding that cat and activating its foresight. Objective clear. With the hunt ahead, I'll be right back. An elite blocks my path. Still trying to stop me? Eat this. A point upgrades the broken spirit sword. The mithril crossbow is absurdly useful. 15 crystals secured. That's 10,000 times more efficient than mining. There it is, my adorable 9 lives cat. Earlier information warned me it's afraid of fire but helpless before raw meat. Little black cat, don't be afraid. Big brother brought premium beef. Meow, not enough. Add points. I choose compressed raw beef. 1 point makes it vastly more alluring, even giving it a faint delicious aura. The cat finally yields. Food conquers better than force. Its affection reaches the threshold. Sign a contract? Of course, sign it. The 9 lives cat gives one eager meow. For a moment, everything hangs on that answer. Contract successful. The 9 lives cat has joined the train. Come on, little black cat, let's go home and add points. First, 1 billion points of defense. Back aboard, I make my promise. Blake, don't be afraid. Big brother will give you an eternal future. Upgrading his 9 lives talent costs 50 energy crystals. 50 crystals, that's nothing. Profits from exploiting buyers now arm my teammate. The 9 lives cat's talent upgrades into Spinosaurus form. Blake can become a giant Spinosaurus with immense defense and an armor-piercing charge. Another upgrade changes every resurrection. Each death now randomly strengthens one attribute. The system truly understands reverse growth. Blake has 9 lives, and every death makes him stronger. He's the perfect tank. Blake, show me your Gundam form. Perfect. Now that's worthy of my team. With Blake providing absolute defense and my crossbow supplying ranged firepower, we're ready to explore a higher-level platform. The 6th battle begins. In the sacrifice card game, Saintess Fiona becomes the offering. Fiona is treated as a tameable game piece. I hate being used as a pawn. One better option remains. Then we'll overturn the chessboard. The prize appears. Fiona's yours. Ruby, where are you now? We've reached the 5th station. Over the call, I ask, notice how unreasonable this difficulty curve is. Why do you care? The next station has a boss guarding a top-tier Saintess. What's she got to do with me? I only want skill books. Fine, I'll save you a beginner's fertility magic guide. No, I want Fireball. So the Ice Queen loves memes. Fine, I'll get you a Fireball book at the next station. Prepare your energy crystals. You know my price. Cultists. The Saintess is the fertility the watching goddess gift. Offer your life. I cut in. Move aside. He's a king. We're his servants. We must make way. It's a superior's order. Cold Collection controls them like cattle. No oath is needed. They part automatically. Their leader blocks me. Who are you? A god-level card game. You've blasphemed the gods. No time for nonsense. Blake, clear the field. Blake's power turns the cultist game into rubble. The system announces, skill book acquired. Fireball, silver rank. The survivor stares at me. Were you sent by the magicians to take Fiona? I'm not with the magicians. I'm your new boss. Obey me if you want to live. Here, take this buff. Consume 100 energy crystals. Add points to Fiona. Fiona's talent unlocked. Potential, tokens, name and potential, mapanamal, tinivananaman, ninaripple diader, omiminamal, niupan, dimaniman. Diana will be your exclusive support from now on. At last, my exclusive maid has arrived. Ruby, I've got your favorite fireball spell. The price is simple. Send me a photo wearing the special uniform I found on the platform. I'm not interested in your weird tastes. Wait, it's only a plain nun's outfit from the Church of Fertility. You really have a nun's outfit? Of course. Deal? A nun's outfit for fireball. Who's that guy? A level 4 hunting car, carrying a beautiful woman and a strange black cat. Their reconnaissance fails. He has an extremely strong energy barrier. The watcher laughs. Ha! A delivery guy came straight to my door. Fiona, Master, there's a strong energy fluctuation near you. No problem. Blake, activate the defensive shield. Fiona, strengthen me with healing magic. Let's scavenge those resources. Nobody gets to hog them all. One desperate player makes a suicide charge. I'll take you down with me even if I die. I unleash my team. Go. A stranger barges into our fight. Who the hell are you? You dare steal my thunder? I dismiss him. You guys continue. I'm only taking what's rightfully mine. Then you're asking for it. The challenger raises mithril crossbows. They're perfect for dealing with anyone who won't submit. Ruby's promised photo arrives. Hey, your fireball spell. The nun's habit fits her surprisingly well. Next time, I want a black silk maid outfit. Get lost. Fiona overhears. Are you another maid master tamed? You have maids? That's right. Blake is my tank, and Fiona is my healer. Join my team. Fine, but I'm the damage dealer. I still have over 1,000 crystals. That's enough to upgrade our train to level 10. A warning interrupts. No, level 10 is merely the mortal limit. I want to upgrade. The divine warning answers. Adding points to cold gathering costs 1,000 times more energy crystals. This will permanently change your permission level. Are you sure? I laugh. Permissions are exactly what I want. Give me every permission. Max them all out. Congratulations! You've obtained the train conductor set. Fiona celebrates. Congratulations! Cold Gathering has evolved to World King Legendary level. I laugh. What an effect. Even the title fits. I'm the game administrator now. Master, you've surpassed it. I cut her off with a cough. Keep it quiet. I only adjusted the game's difficulty to easy mode. Fiona activates forward vision. Master, the dark element is too strong here. My spells will be suppressed. Then darkness itself can go. If it weakens you, I won't let this place stay dark. The system obeys. Environment modified. Darkness enveloped becomes eternal sun. Little darkness, don't shine that light on me. Little darkness yields. Fine, job done. Ruby's skill book is ours. Scott, what trouble are you causing now? Why's outside brighter than daytime? Give your fireball spell an environmental boost. Ruby lays down terms. Our team is officially an offensive-defensive alliance, but I'm the absolute main force. This is a transactional alliance. My team has only ruler and ruled. Even at minus 50 degrees, Ruby still wears her nun's uniform. The Ruby nickname fits. Little devil, this cold suppresses my fire skills. Then raise it to a comfortable temperature. The World King confirms. Extreme cold becomes comfortable temperature. Isn't this cheat completely outrageous? Fiona, Master, you're the creator of this world. A captain asks, who modified the temperature here? Captain, high-level authority altered this entire area. You crystal-hoarding profiteer. Hand over the goods. A loyal customer has arrived. You overestimate yourself. Ruby, witness the power of Fireball. Impossible, the system reports. Fireball failed. Ruby, my frost talent is gold level. Then, you're nowhere close. Damn, the attributes counter me, I call. Blake, defensive state? The attacker, what kind of monster is this? Blake's Spinosaurus form has invincible defense. Now I'll show you true dimensional reduction. Fiona, full healing, retreat. We have defense, logistics, and damage, but our setup still isn't extreme enough. Ruby, your fireball is too ordinary. System prompt, consume 300 energy crystals, multiply it by 300, modify Ruby's skills and talent. Anything goes, as long as it kills the enemy. No way! My answer is simple. I want battlefield-level firepower. Upgrade result. Ruby's flame turret no longer uses small fireballs. Every fire skill becomes a homing lava cannon, doubling its power. This doesn't feel like casting. Fiona, as my exclusive healer, can't only heal. System, spend 300 spirit crystals unlocking Fiona's hidden traits. The system, unlocking Fiona's traits. It continues. Armed Judgment condenses light into super alloy weapons, greatly boosting defense and melee power. The Saintess has become a holy warrior. Fiona, my power isn't limited to healing anymore. I can stand before my master. Perfect configuration. My team embodies one principle: never risk insufficient firepower. Next, Wasteland City. The Apocalypse 3 Knights await. They're the server's top 3 raiders, aboard a level 8 train with artifact tier gear and immense combat power. The Apocalypse 3 Knights. Finally, no more playing house with noobs. I'll blast the Apocalypse 3 Knights apart with this rocket launcher. Ruby seems remarkably pleased with her new weapon. Relax, they'll clear the area first. Wasteland City should honor the Wasteland spirit. I edit the rules for 11 Wasteland City stations. The result: teaming is prohibited. Solo play is mandatory. Energy crystals become burdens. Wealth is poison. The Apocalypse 3 Knights are suddenly penniless. Fiona, where are my energy crystals? Master, you've spent most on upgrades. Only 50 remain. Perfect. I already prepared a backup plan. The poison rule begins taking effect on their energy crystals. One night. Damn it! The energy crystals inside me are corroding me. The same knight decides, I need to throw away the prism. A knight. I've discarded half already. Then, I can't last much longer. Behold a top-tier tycoon's problem. Enormous wealth, now revealed as deadly poison. Don't throw it away. My offer follows. I'll collect it. How humiliating. A knight. You're the one who changed the rules. My answer: I only turned the crystals into poison. The World King rule editor forbids players from forming teams. Fine, I'm a lone wolf. One night, I'll kill both of you. The accusation follows. Traitors. They're killing each other now. That's the price of wealth and ruthless competition. Fiona, Ruby, collect the fallen ghost gold. Fiona finishes the haul. Master, purification is complete. They're ordinary energy crystals now. Perfect. My rule trap and the Saintess's purification make this operation a guaranteed win. The crystals pour in. 500, 800, then 1,200. The Apocalypse Knight's savings are confiscated. Cost 2,000 energy crystals. Upgrade the new energy train to level 5. Upgrade it now. The train system confirms. The new energy train is now level 5. New function unlocked. Train weapon system. Train frigate unlocked. Level 5 frigate system. I'll add a point to this frigate slot. The system warns. Adding points to the train frigate requires 1,000 crystals. This operation grants it a legendary affix. Legendary. That's exactly what I wanted. The system announces, congratulations! The train frigate has materialized with the legendary affix, Child of the Stars. Its infinitely powerful main cannon and shield strength scale with the train's level. It can perform cross-dimensional attacks. That infinitely powerful main cannon can sweep the heavens with cross-dimensional attacks. One ally has only one question. What kind of weapon is that? My rocket launcher looks like a toy water gun beside it. Master, you've truly created something amazing. Ruby tracks down the 3 pitiful level 8 players. The 3 are still fighting among themselves. This is all your fault. You're the one who hid the energy crystals. You're the poison. Quickly, take out your artifact. I'm interested in that artifact. The Knight Armor warship locks on and issues a disarmament warning. What is that? Hand over the artifact, or I'll launch a cross-dimensional attack on the entire city of Fett. The system confirms. Witherer's Scythe acquired. With the loot secured, I can finally upgrade it. Ruby offers a friendly reminder. Cherish life. Don't become a roadblock. Getting an artifact without upgrading it isn't my style. The system advises, upgrading the Witherer's Scythe requires 1,500 energy crystals. This operation grants it a Genesis-level attribute, surpassing legendary. I'll make it the #1 harvester in the heavens. Charge. This scythe's power surpasses the laws of life. Master, this power is too strong. It might backfire on you. I laugh. Backfire on me? I'm the king of the world. If it dares, I'll dismantle it. The system answers, congratulations. The Witherer's Scythe has evolved with the Fatebreaker attribute. Each kill extracts the target's base attributes and permanently enchants the scythe. Animecaps. It can also forcibly weaken a target's abilities once. Extracting attributes while weakening targets feels like an attribute building game. It is a game. Every kill makes me stronger. From now on, this scythe will be called the Alien Earth Harvester. Next stop, Arena of the Gods. The magicians themselves created this betting game. Every player is a stake. Upon entry, the system forcibly disables all high-level privileges. Both the World King and the Star Child warships are banned. It seems the magicians are afraid of your privileges. Afraid? I love no-rules battles most. Fiona, enchant my entire equipment set with light. Ruby, charge the rocket turret. Even without the World King, I still have the Underworld Harvester. Let these magicians see what they'll face. They'll learn the price of personally intervening. The system reports, magician rules detected. High-level privileges are disabled. The World King and Star Child are banned. Mortals, welcome to our betting game. This entrance resembles an illegal organization's annual meeting. The rules are simple. Survive and leave the arena. Anyone who succeeds deserves freedom. Mortals, struggle in despair. Several opponents are legendary level. Now it's your turn to be judged. Forced weakening successful. Divine puppet defense reduced by 30%. Perfect artifact. Even the arena's rules cannot control my scythe. God-made weapons truly suit me best. The scythe absorbs the fallen puppet. 1% of its base attributes permanently transfers to the Fate Terminator scythe. Strength permanently increases by 1%. This is impossible. A watching deity cannot accept it. How could a mortal kill a divine puppet? Tao power doesn't come from this world. Now I laugh. So you finally understand. I'm not your bet. The scythe is here for one purpose. I'm here to clear this stage. 4 puppets remain, and I welcome the practice. Perfect. There are still 4 left. Delay the target. Cover it with firepower. The next puppet disappears beneath our barrage. Another falls cleaner than the last. Not bad. I'm getting better and better. The watching deity decides I've crossed the line. This cannot continue. That mortal has overstepped the boundary. The tree god's position cannot be violated. That threat earns my answer. Touch her, and you're next to be weakened. A deity recognizes the danger. His weapon can directly affect a god's true body. Even gods can't escape me. My laughter stops at Fiona's weak appeal. Master. Fiona remains ready. Fiona can keep fighting, but she needs higher-level healing. Master. Healing restores Fiona. Fiona has recovered and become stronger. Fiona also returns with a captive. I brought back the slowest one. Then I laugh. Don't be nervous. I don't kill gods. The captive rejects my terms. Mortal, you blaspheme. Fiona has one priority. Master needs an answer. I said administrator privileges. The captive tries deflection. All platform resources have already been distributed. That's right. The captive has finally understood what access I demanded. The captive yields a password. Anshina Sadio. You can actually enter the backend? The captive cannot believe it. My answer is blunt. It's only the backend, not a recycling bin. Inside, the problem is obvious. This economic system is far too loose. I seize control of rare supplies. From now on, come to me first for any rare resource. Master, this isn't foresight, it's omniscience. I know where assets live. An administrator has to know where the warehouse is. Next stop, the Forgotten Abyss. There are legendary skill fragments there. Fragments? I raise the target, then we'll take the complete skill book. I'll get it for you, but I have one requirement. My ally accepts. Wear it, take a picture, deal. I'm willing to surrender my godhood, just let me leave. The offer catches my attention. Godhood? That thing doesn't support stat allocation. Then what can I do? I decide the captive's use. Stay and work as a programmer. Add a soul-locking function to my scythe. Survival is enough for the captive. As long as I can live, that's fine. Administrator mode is officially online. My ally completes her side of our deal. The photos are posted, but I reserve judgment on your taste. Opinion rejected. Full marks for the effect. Legendary skill book, Frost Lord. My ally locates the next target. It's below. Apply a targeted nerf. That's a legendary creature. Not anymore. With its rank stripped away, Ruby tests my new administrator mode. The rules shouldn't work like this. They once controlled us. Now I hold them. The rules are in my hands. Time to settle the bill. Backup. With the Abyss cleared, the result is undeniable. This trip was worth it. Forgotten Abyss clearing complete. A higher system voice interrupts my victory. Player Scott, you have touched the system's highest forbidden zone. Your permissions will be revoked. Your existence will be reset. Reset. I challenge the authority behind it. Are you sure you have that permission? The voice checks and falters. That really is main body permission. The password you gave me only grants peripheral access. That's secondary permission. Worse, the system confirms. The main god's core remains unaffected. Fiona makes her request directly. Main god, please let Fiona live forever. Then we won't use permissions. Another route remains. We'll execute through a bug. Final zeroing. The main god embodies the entire system, so I change targets. I'll weaken permission itself. Warning. Tokens, name an abnormality. Unable to parse. Before it collapses, the main god responds. The main god is rewriting the order. It's over. Scott's status changes beyond the system's expected categories. A stunned observer realizes the truth. He is no longer a player. From now on, the rules require no passwords. My authority overrides them. With that restriction gone, the next step is a full upgrade. Creation godhood is mine. Finally, I can change parameters without sneaking around. Ruby, first tell me what you want. Your armor is powerful, but nowhere near outrageous enough. Scott, don't mess with my equipment. Ruby's objection changes nothing. I proceed. Ruby's armor is no longer being enhanced. I'm reforging it from the foundation, completely unlocking its output limit. The result surpasses artillery. You're no turret now, you're a mobile annihilation unit. Fiona takes her turn. Master, please stand beside me. Fiona's new power answers. I sense time reversing. Anyone who harms me will suffer through cause and effect. With creation authority, resources no longer matter. What I need next is authority, and its trail ultimately leads to the Olympus ruins in the God realm. Fiona remains certain. Master, whatever awaits there, the world itself will make way for you. Ruby's assessment is blunt. Olympus became a junkyard after the main god fell. Its laws remain chaotic. A civil war apparently preceded the main god's death. There are multiple causal breaks, but none can threaten Master. Just collect the junk and spend points searching for Genesis-level weapon fragments. I want all three. Ruby clears the field. Fiona stabilizes cause and effect. Blake gathers the loot. Mortals must not blaspheme the gods. This is your god's resting place. Your gods are dead. It's mine now. The interface displays Ice and Fire Source Complete Guide. The Genesis interface opens. Cleanup completes. Good result. The system reports, Genesis-level weapon fragment obtained. Multiplied by 1. The first piece is in hand. Finally, loot worthy of creation. It confirms, curse into a rainbow balloon executed. The owner recovered 1 Genesis-level weapon fragment. All 3 are complete. Entry is now available. Stat allocation permissions are fully unlocked. Genesis-level allocation is available for the Judgment Hammer. Then I face it. Finally, Judgment Hammer, it's your turn. From today you're no longer flawed. When rules have no upper limit, allocating stats becomes merely a question of attitude. System warning, allocation exceeds safety thresholds, but remains controllable. This rewrites the weapon's very existence. Yes, this is what I want. Weight, energy, rules. Those concepts mean nothing to me. Whether something exists or not, my authority outranks the universe's fundamental order. Very well, from now on, I'll correct the order. With the ultimate tool complete, secretly changing parameters is unnecessary. Server-wide resource rules are rewritten. Every resource now refreshes once per second. Resources may be free, but their value must return to me. The more everyone takes, the more they owe me. Even the universe runs more efficiently. Now I understand. This is the true source of everything. One final step remains. From today onward, this world needs no neutral system. You will listen to me. Hesitating now would disrespect the authority I've seized. The core of creation stops offering suggestions. It now issues commands that directly rewrite the rules. If those rules understood they were only tools, perhaps carrying such permissions would feel easier. Either way, the decision is mine. Fine. From now on, world maintenance follows my mood. Pink is nice. On impulse, I add emotional stability and immunity to pink elements. Exactly. This freedom is the advantage of controlling the rules. One companion marvels, wow, Master, you can even rewrite hostility itself. Good. The world's stable. Ruby picks our next destination. Next stop, the red light district where the god of light fell. Let's see whether its rules are too conservative. Wait, how did you change it back? Ruby declares, I'm now the source of ice and fire, a creation-level being. I can create elements too. My strongest teammate is starting to suppress me, but a little trouble keeps things interesting. And so, my daily life as a creator god begins. Are you sure you want to go there? Its laws are incomplete. Even the gods refuse to repair them. Ruby has never made a request before, so this matters. Refusing Ruby's request would shame a creator god. Don't worry, I'm the creator god. Those rules are chaotic only because I haven't begun. A new rule takes hold. Pink is permanently ineffective against you. You're quite sensible. The god of light's fall left a mess behind. One inhuman rule even prohibits dirty jokes. The free environment is ready. You're indulging me. I'm respecting a creation-level Dragon Knight's expression. Creator God, you're powerful. Nearby, a debtor protests. I'm already repaying everything. I moved 1 million bricks today. I'm finished. The debt system has victims. My answer is blunt. Behave like a human. Repaying this way won't erase the debt even after you die. Then Ruby gets one warning. Don't accidentally hurt ordinary bricklayers. Creator God, your rules are awful enough that even I can't control them. Even provocation has become fun now. Leon is the king of silly sculptures. His core ability lets the silly sculpture law rewrite the multiverse's fundamental laws. Both the title and its law fascinate me. You don't need to move bricks anymore. Follow me. I'll give you a new identity. Scott, do you think changing rules puts you at the finish line? This dimensional key leads to another multiverse train. There, Creator God is the lowest authority. A new map, new rules. That's just a dungeon upgrade. Ruby, Fiona, someone invited us to a low-spec server. The challenger counters. Let's see how long your world lasts without your protection. A Creator God's journey never ends with one world. Here, my world authority is suppressed, but not sealed. Equipment restrictions remain active. Elemental creation is blocked, so I can only call existing attributes. Causal reflection works solely against lower dimensional targets. Even restricted, my power is still more than enough for this world. A platform raider spots Scott's train. See that? It's at least level 5. Such a configuration should not exist on this platform. The equipment on those two women is wrong too. If we rob them, we can leave immediately. One raider calls out, "Hey newbie, don't you know the rules? This platform is ours. Playing deaf? Then leave your train and women behind." You ran too fast. My legs won't move. You ran the wrong way. My ally faces the raiders. Before robbing someone, confirm they're in existence you can understand. Now, return every trace of malice you aimed at my master back upon yourselves. A raider breaks instantly. I was wrong. I won't dare do it again. The dimensional reduction attack is complete and brutally efficient. Junior Administrator access reveals little, but the entrance must be here. Beyond it waits this world's true management core, the final judge. Soon, that administrator will learn what a cross-dimensional bug looks like. Logging in just to send messages feels crude. For a face-to-face meeting, I invoke administrator privileges. The system warns, basic administrator privileges are insufficient. Unauthorized operation detected. Invoke the Genesis Godhood for a forced overwrite? Insufficient privileges, then overwrite them. The final judge appears elsewhere. Where am I? I was in a core meeting. Who pulled me out? Who are you? Don't be nervous. I'm only here to socialize. Forced displacement activates, and local rules are ignored. This is Genesis level privilege. Judge, let me borrow something. Don't fire. Rare resources, privilege tokens, hidden dungeon coordinates. I'll give you everything. I need your advanced administrator privilege code. Impossible. That's my life. Then let's try another way. My judge ally intervenes. Master, I only hope he cooperates willingly. Stop, I'll give it to you. With the code surrendered, I answer, a pleasure doing business. The system updates the final judge's status, extremely eager to ride the rocking horse. The final judge immediately begs, "Rocking horse, I want to ride the rocking horse." This world's rules are ugly, nothing but patches upon patches. Be careful, higher privileges cause stronger backlash. Her warning changes nothing. Don't worry, I'm the ancestor of rule writers. The system displays my first edit. Rule A-017. Platform robbery is legal by default. Rule deleted successfully. A raider panics. No, the system says I've broken the law. The platform accepts my rewrite. Welcome to the new order. The system warns me, large-scale rule changes detected. World stability is falling. The world is rebelling against you. As expected, Senior Administrator access permits minor edits. I can't recklessly erase everything. I relent. Fine, we won't demolish buildings or alter people. Outsiders, this place doesn't belong to the platform. Then the rules are in your hands. The Administrator interface finds its target. Black Market Leader. Rules are bound to personal fate. One rewrite follows. Dedicate your life to maintaining order. Senior Administrator privileges activated. The Black Market Leader immediately enforces my new order. Everyone stand still. Anyone attempting an illegal transaction will be arrested first. Blake warns me. Master, a higher-level being has noticed you. At last, a real challenge. Finally, a decent opponent has arrived. Anything above Senior Administrator suits me perfectly. Let's go. One question now matters. I want to meet this world's true author. The air and causality warp. Order has completely broken. The system maps our destination. City of extreme evil structure synchronized. The underground black market lies beneath its core. Highest value target, death competition. The dimensional keys signal is nearby. Good. Ruby, Fiona, enter head on. Draw their fire and clear the city. Understand? This city is too noisy. While they attack, I sever the rules network. Remember, here, fists are the rules. Their rules are unencrypted, their permissions crude and defenseless. I issue the rewrite. Reconstruct the underground black market trading system. Universal currency changed to happy coins. Communications now run through one forced channel. The black market boss discovers the sabotage. Where are my goods? What the hell is this? The boss panics. I can't shut it off. Communications are locked. Clear the area. Causality selected. Result: mental defenses completely collapsed. I name my prize. I want the key, a divine artifact with growth potential. Command ID, black market boss. Profession changed to happy kindergarten principal. Fiona, you fought, prayed, healed, and endured karmic backlash as a saintess, but your talent goes far beyond that. Master, I sense the power, but it's chaotic. Nobody ever taught her to attack. That's why you don't know how to use it. From today onward, you're not only a saintess, you're a combat unit. I can feel it responding to me. Target locked. Remember, don't hesitate. I really can do this. Her strike succeeds. Not bad, but this is only the foundation. Fiona can now fight independently. Then she asks, Master, may I ask a question? Why are you spending so many resources training me? Her old life still weighs on her. In my original world, I was merely a tool meant for sacrifice. Here, nobody is a tool. We're teammates. I'll become stronger. I won't keep hiding behind you. This world offers nobody kindness, but I still can. Then I'll give you kindness. Elsewhere, Felix broods over his defeat. Why? Why did I lose? I was clearly the chosen one. Scott is just some lucky nobody. Why does he get to stand above me? A presence interrupts him. Who is he? Felix, will you really accept being trampled underfoot? Felix confronts the unseen presence. Who are you? Stop pretending. The voice remains evasive. Who I am isn't important. It presses deeper. What matters is that I know your truest desire. You want power, don't you? You want to surpass Scott and drag him from his pedestal. Felix demands terms. What can you give me? I can give you power, true power beyond anything a mortal system can bestow. A contract appears before Felix. Sign it, and you'll receive my blessing. The offer carries one condition. The price is only part of your freedom. Felix accepts without hesitation. As long as I can win, what does the price matter? Power floods Felix, and triumph consumes him. This is the power of a god. His laughter echoes. Another voice mocks his former limits. The legendary Felix could never have reached this level alone. Fiona senses the corruption. Master, this power is impure. The pressure confirms it. A god intervened, and not an ordinary one. Fiona stabilizes her magic cycle and enters battle mode. Aaron prepares to transform. Felix's transformation changes everything. You're no longer a simple opponent. Felix finally faces me. Scott, you finally dare stand before me. Felix, you've crossed the line. It's not too late to turn back. I sacrificed everything for this power, and you expect me to turn back? There's no reasoning with him now. Aaron, intercept him head on. Even Blake has grown stronger, and the enemy finally notices. Even his pet has become stronger. Something strange about him. He recovers far too quickly. A direct contest of endurance won't work. I call across the battlefield. Fiona, focus your power. Don't scatter your attacks. Our opponent panics. No, I can't lose. Demon God, grant me the power to retreat. The enemy abandons the clash. This isn't the time for our final battle. A scream tears through the battlefield as the retreat begins. As long as my artifact can intervene directly, I'm nearly immortal. But Felix and the power behind him still await. To prepare for that ultimate battle, I travel through the multiverse, harvesting fresh energy with the silly law. Another ridiculous world opens before me. This silly king's appearance truly lives up to the name. Leon receives his first official assignment. Your first real mission has arrived. Use the silly law to alter this world's core law. Leon immediately tests the limits. Can't we alter the creator god instead? That target is too dangerous for Leon. I don't want overtime, and I definitely don't want to die here. I redirect him. Look, those old fellows have grown far too comfortable. Their comfort makes them perfect targets. Go over there and organize a Genesis Square dance. Leon recoils at the assignment. That's practically murdering a god. You're seriously bored out of your mind. I reject that charge. No, this is a social experiment. Leon sees disaster coming. It's over. We're really finished this time. Still, he accepts. Fine, I'll go all out. The creator god feels an alien rhythm invading the divine laws. What kind of law fluctuation is this? No, impossible. Why is my divine body responding automatically? It's making my divine spark resonate. Leon chuckles. Creator God, forgive me. Please stop this divine power. I burst out laughing. Perfect. It's even smoother than expected. Leon hesitates. Master, is this really okay? The Creator God protests. You're destroying faith. Between coughs and laughter, I correct that verdict. No, I'm reshaping it. Even a Creator God can be dragged into this. This world has countless possibilities. The commotion is loud, but undeniably effective. With the experiment complete, I turn back to Leon. Your second mission has arrived. Creator God, I've truly done my best. Can I rest? No chance. Destination.
Farm. You insisted on choosing it, and its problems demand unconventional methods.
Leon asks, Master, should I establish defenses first? No, you aren't the main force in this battle. His silly law has a narrower purpose. Your rules specialize in disrupting subordinate behavior. The earlier correction also left traces. One old example comes to mind. Remember that flashlight you mentioned? Why bring that up now? You've already broken my composure. I give Leon simple instructions. Follow him. The moment he orders you forward, start running the wrong way. One final step completes the trap. Then activate the silly law immediately. Leon stares at the target. You can use a law against a Genesis-level Dragon Knight? Confidence returns. I'm good at this. The law targets me first. Scott, that Genesis god armor looks perfect for telling bedtime stories. My solemn words collapse into childish nonsense. What did I just say? Leon celebrates. It triggered successfully. A serious statement became a children's joke. Perfect. The result exceeds even his expectations. A warning comes from ahead. There are spirits there, and they're afraid of bright light. Someone examines the powerful device. This has considerable power. I find a gentler use. Perfect for lighting children's way home. The bright weapon meets an obstruction ahead. The yellow gun is blocked. That's a threat, but also an excellent cleanup opportunity. Either way, the result satisfies me. This battle was worthwhile. A shadow creature begs beneath the unbearable radiance. Genesis God, save me. I'm only a weak shadow creature. I don't want to die in the light. I offer the shadow one narrow escape. You have one chance to survive. Radiance pours into the dark creature. Accept transformation by light, and you'll survive. Its loyalty wavers. I'm returning to my master. Then warmth overwhelms it. The light is so warm. The transformation finishes, and the former shadow cries, I love the light. Leon can hardly believe the result. Scott, you turned a creature of darkness into a mascot of light. Exactly. That's what I intended. The new law becomes absurdly absolute. Darkness is light. It must be light. Leon wants the same transformation. Creator God, I also want to become light. He examines his clothes. My silly outfit isn't bright enough. I assign the transformed spirit a purpose. Light spirit, protect the god of silly laws and keep him happy. I'll complete the mission. Leon welcomes it. Master, light will illuminate the silly path. Laughter fills the platform. Leon now shines even brighter. My silly outfit is brighter. Perfect. With the light spirit recruited, our Genesis-level silly team grows stronger again. The transformed group boards the train. Wow, it's so bright yet strangely refreshing. Another passenger listens to the new rhythm. This harmony is wonderful. Even this famously serious train bends beneath our influence. The silly law works here too. The train announces our next destination. Next stop, the Supreme Temple, where the laws of light are strictest. The temple's rules tolerate no joy, no noise, no indecent behavior, and even laughter must remain restrained. That severity makes the temple ideal. Perfect. The duller the place, the better the silly law works. Guards confront us. Who comes here? This place is forbidden. End this noise and vulgarity. The temple guards recoil from our law. What blasphemous thing is this? Their commander orders, strip away that law immediately. Isolate the target. Even the guard's solemn faith becomes exposed to it. The silly law strikes a temple guard. Solemnity vanishes. Beautiful lady, your clothes are so cute. The altered guard continues, dance with me. With the entrance in chaos, I call Leon forward. Leon, your mission begins now. Head for the central square. Watching the temple's rules unravel, Leon blurts, Scott, you're basically a virus that infects laws. That description suits me perfectly. Exactly. I'm the multiverse's virus of happiness. Laughter echoes through the temple as the silly law spreads. This is exhilarating. The silly law intensifies, strength increased by 100%. Its range locks onto the temple's core. I breach the entrance, but the deeper barrier holds. The entrance is clear, but the core defense can't be directly rewritten. The system examines that barrier. Scan successful. Core detected. The ultimate artifact. Staff of Light Judgment. Points can be added. It perfectly combines order and judgment. The awakened artifact passes its sentence. Mortals have polluted the temple and must accept the judgment of light. Its authority falls into my hands. Ha ha ha, I'm the supreme god. One new rule neutralizes every threat within the temple. All attacks will be forcibly made friendly. Victory is mine. Ha 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 ha. The staff of judgment is finally in my hands. The system finishes rebuilding the sanctuary. Temple formatting complete. Wow. Then comes the price. Warning, tokens, namping the ultimate staff of judgment will consume every light-type energy crystal. Confirm? One answer settles it. Use them all. Congratulations. Light erupts through the artifact. The staff of judgment has evolved into the creator god-level wealth judge. Now its absurd powers belong to me. Forced wealth distribution, forced dancing, order, light, and riches are all in my hands. Wow. The transformed temple echoes with my triumphant creed. In life, rise higher than life itself. The wealth judge selects its first divine target, absolute wealth judgment target, every ancient creator god, forcefully injecting 10 billion units of energy crystals. The system confirms the impossible reward. Congratulations, you've obtained a creator god level retirement pension, 10 billion energy crystals added. 10 billion, even the ancient creator god status changes. New position, honorary chairman of the Multiverse Security Committee. Task, tokens, maintain ridiculous order. Hihiha, foolishness, light and wealth are complete. With gods reduced to wealthy retirees, I celebrate. The multiverse is in my hands. Another resource catches my attention. Hihi, such strong faith. I want their faith as full as their wallets. Leon receives our next assignment. Leon, your new mission is here. Let's visit the heroic plane. Yay! Leon immediately sees the opportunity. Can we activate the silly law on the heroes? Of course, their grievance makes them perfect targets. It's been 2 months since we got paid. 2 months of unpaid heroism is exactly what I need. This is the perfect time. The wealth judge locks onto one hero, absolute wealth judgment. Inject 5 billion energy crystals into hero A. No, I don't want money. I only want justice. The system rejects that resistance. Warning, tokens, namdang another 5 billion coins by force. The hero instantly converts. This is true justice. Wealth replaces his old conviction. I'll use money to save the world. The conversion holds. Success. One uncompromising hero now worships well-funded justice. The newly transformed hero addresses Leon. Leon, I'm the Superman of justice. I'll protect the world. Ha ha ha. The silly law has created a hero powered by wealth and nonsense. Yet his complaint is real. Last month's reward for defeating the Dark Lord was 1 bag of potatoes. I can't even pay my rent. A veteran rejects his frustration. Young man, heroes are sacrifices. We must fight for our faith. Her noble poverty makes her my next target. Miss, I'll judge your poverty with 5 billion energy crystals. Feel the beauty of wealth. Enough individual conversions. It's time for a complete transformation. I target the entire heroic plane. Command, tokens modify the core dimensional law of the Hero League. Every hero must earn at least 1 billion energy crystals annually. A hero stares at the new salary. That's enough to buy an asteroid. This is true justice. One stunned observer whispers. Is he crazy? Yes. Fire every old fool who works for love. Celebration spreads. I'm going to dance. I'm a rich hero. The final rule seals their transformation. Every hero must celebrate with a square dance after saving a world. Hahaha, great. Their old ideals collapse. I've completely reversed the principles of heroism. The Dark Demon King watches the celebration in disbelief. Why are these heroes square dancing? The sight only gets stranger, and they're all wearing ridiculous, colorful costumes. Their enemy finally loses patience. I'll end this foolish happiness with darkness. Blake answers the darkness first. Meow meow meow. The Demon King recoils. What kind of attack is this? I unleash judgment. Demon King, accept my 1 billion annual salary. The Dark Demon King is trapped by our absurd assault. Demon King, you're surrounded by wealth and idiots. I lock onto the invader. You're a dimensional invader. Target, tokens name, the Dark Demon King. Law granted. The law activates again. Absolute adorable contrast. Darkness twists into harmless cuteness around the Demon King. The once terrifying Demon King whines, "Don't bully me." Someone marvels, "The creator god is too cute." Another warns him, "Your ridiculous energy won't work against him." The law opens another dimensional passage, crossing into the target's technological civilization. Laughing, I plunge through. Destroy the universe. I'll make his weapon systems fire cotton candy. The chaos spreads until a mission voice calls, "Leon, your new mission has arrived. Target tokens NEMs, this world's core ruler, the Gaia supercomputer." Leon laughs at the challenge. "Can I activate the sand sculpture law on a computer? Of course, I'll infect its logical core with absurdity." The attack lands. Wow. The supercomputer detects the intrusion. Warning, unidentified dimensional energy detected. Target locked. Disarm immediately. Its defenses engage. Warning, sand sculpture pollution detected. Requesting logical cleanup of intruders. Your absurdity cannot penetrate my perfect logical defense. Leon counters, sand sculpture law activated. The supercomputer scoffs, then panic breaks through. My logic has been disrupted. Holy crap, the supercomputer's intelligence crashes to that of a foolish 3-year-old. Laughter erupts. Creation law granted. Forced low intelligence. The computer starts trusting nursery rhymes. Lollipop daddy wants lollipops. Success. The ruler of this technological civilization has fallen. I issue its new mission, launch loving cotton candy sculptures, and protect the sand sculpture order. The next alteration targets magic. One thought becomes a spell. Now every thought must become a chant. Another city appears, ruled by magic. A new mission has arrived. Target tokens Naaman, the supreme archmage. Leon answers, "Okay." His laughter follows me through the portal. The mission is simple. Infect her magical core and force every spell into a nursery rhyme. The supreme archmage blocks my path. "Heretics, you've polluted the sacred magic circle. Kneel and accept judgment." She begins her incantation. "In antiquity's name, sacrifice the blood of the gods." I overwrite it. Sand sculpture law, perpetual song. Her grand spell becomes, "Goose, goose, goose," neck bent toward the sky. Horrified, she cries, "Why has my magic become a stupid nursery rhyme?" Laughter erupts. Perfect. Blake's big meow law hits magicians at their foundation, rewriting the core rules behind every spell. Across this civilization, every creation spell and incantation becomes a nursery rhyme. Someone protests. Multiverse Children's Channel host, "You've turned magic into comedy." A mage tries again. "I've unleashed magic." Another attack answers. "Wow, domineering fists." One target remains. Let's turn their power into soft pen refills. Target tokens. New mission, soften martial arts. Leon embraces the idea. Radio gymnastics sounds super fun. The martial arts grandmaster blocks my path. "Who dares pollute martial arts?" "Die," I counter. Strip away the grandmaster's fierce will. His strike collapses. Why are my fists so soft? The sand sculpture law forces the grandmaster into gymnastics. 3-4 formation exercises and 5 animal frolics become recess activities. Across 5 martial paths, every technique must now begin with radio gymnastics too. He calls it humiliation. I correct him. "No, I'm promoting national fitness." After the stretching exercises, a cold immortal sect master becomes our next target. The mission voice calls, "Leon, your goal is the master of the 9 heavens immortal sect." Leon laughs. "Great, can I activate the sand sculpture law on immortals?" I answer, "Of course. Turn their immortal energy cores into mortal objects." The sect master orders, "Leave the immortal sect immediately." She threatens, "Otherwise, the 9 heavens divine thunder will punish you." Leon scoffs. I dismiss her pose. "Keep pretending." Sand sculpture law, forced image collapse. Her dignified immortal facade shatters. "No!" The sect master's screams echo through the sect. She stares in horror. "How can my Dantian make that sound?" Laughter erupts. Her celestial aura has become a thunderous fart. The perfect immortal civilization's core laws are rewritten. Every immortal art must now include a farting sound. From today onward, your multiverse comedy masters. A critic protests. "You've ruined the prestige of immortals and turned cultivation into comedy." I answer, "No, this liberates the immortal's true nature." An observer can't believe it. Forget the clapperboard. How did our immortal masters end up performing comedy? The whole plane erupts. Oh my god. I study the next plane's emperor. His dragon aura is overwhelmingly powerful. Any ordinary god approaching him would be crushed beneath it. That makes him perfect bait for traffic and popularity. "Leon, force this emperor to livestream every court assembly." The emperor spots the intruder. "Who is this audacious madman invading my golden palace?" Guards drag this monster out and behead him. Dragon aura crushes down. Leon gasps. "Overwhelming." The emperor laughs. "Unfortunately, my supreme divine status is immune to forced live streaming." The law catches him anyway. "My beloved subjects, I'm your emperor. Like and follow, and I'll reward you with flowers." The mighty emperor becomes a live stream host. Perfect. Court assemblies become live e-commerce, while taxes become fan rewards, all to boost the ancient civilization's GDP. With that plane rewritten, we continue to our next stop. In the next plane, every negative emotion is amplified until minds collapse. I reverse the target. Positive emotions will be amplified instead. The survivor leader here is the iron-blooded warrior. Leon, force him to tell lame jokes during battle. The weary leader mutters, another fruitless day. Who are you? Outsiders aren't welcome here. Get out. Silly law. Forced optimism. The leader suddenly laughs. I finally found a moldy potato. The leader declares, I'm the happiest person in the world. His despair has become blind optimism. The reversal is perfect. Now I'll bestow eternal happiness upon this wasteland. The positive wave spreads. Leon can only gasp. Wow. In another plane, chefs reshape ingredient molecules with thought. Here, creating dark cuisine violates the core law itself. The chef's creed is blunt. We hate dark cuisine. Fine, I'll make dark cuisine the new god of food. Leon, infect this world's core law of taste. Our target is its supreme ruler, the god of food. Great, can I apply the silly law to the chefs? Of course, make every chef experience the charm of dark cuisine while tasting it. The god of food samples a dish. Happiness, down by 0.001%. This taste is unacceptable. Then the smell hits. Disgusting. It reeks of industrial synthesis. The god of food rejects Leon. Get out of my kitchen immediately. Silly law. Taste reversal. The ruler bursts into laughter. This sour, rusty, rotten mud combination is the universe's finest dark cuisine. Taste reverses by force, and I rewrite the core law. Every premium ingredient must now be mixed with industrial glue and rotten mud. The god of food proclaims, vomiting is now the highest praise for deliciousness. At our next stop, artists create astonishingly realistic Genesis works using thought alone. Even I marvel at them. Their sacred law is absolute. Vulgarity is blasphemy. Then vulgarity will become art's new god. Leon, infect the god of art's aesthetic core. Turn every work of high art into absurd sculptures and graffiti. The god of art admires a masterpiece. Its lines are exquisitely beautiful. Its artistic conception is perfect. The god of art recoils. What is this vulgar lump of iron? Purify my vision immediately. Leon counters. Silly law, aesthetic downgrade. Under Leon's law, the god of art reverses. No, these lines must be rough. They must be ugly. Those mangled lines are wonderfully vulgar. The ruler laughs. This is the greatest abstract art in the universe. Aesthetics are forcibly downgraded. Another core law is perfectly rewritten. With Leon left behind to keep rewriting laws across the multiverse, a companion asks, Master, what will you do next? These altered laws have yielded abundant high-level essence and rare materials. Now it's time to upgrade the train's core. Begin. Use the talent points to strengthen the space-time engine. Master, the train's energy reaction is too violent. This breakthrough is inevitable. I will finally step into the realm of a ruler. The train's system announces, Congratulations, Captain. Your train has evolved and gained low-dimensional shielding. The ability unlocks. It can temporarily block low-level magical observation. Comfort reaches another new high aboard my evolved train. Even the new exterior skin looks good. Survivors still struggling behind me cannot even reach my exhaust fumes now. First, I contact Ruby. I need high-level energy stones, specifically ones connected to magic. I found a Chaos Beacon fragment. It's perfect for trade. One demand follows. I want an epic flame skill book. The system locks onto the ancient book platform's gene factory. Its magic breeds the dangerously powerful mother goddess, the same force behind Felix's punishment. Perfect. I'll steal its energy stones and rare materials. First, I harvest everything valuable from that platform. A companion warns me, Master, the laws here are distorted. Strong divine power from the mortal realm still lingers. Forward vision activates with a warning. 500 meters ahead, 3 breeders are waiting in ambush. Their weakness is fear of pure holy light. The promised reward is a high-purity blood crystal energy stone. Holy light would purify them too slowly, so I harvest them myself. A companion reports, Master, this stone is 10 times purer than those at the sacrificial altar. Now this is worth harvesting. Keep moving. Clear out every high-level energy source here. Soon, I reach the gene factory. Before me stands the breeding the watching goddess platform. I contact its watcher. I spread rumors that this is a deadly zone. Everyone entering becomes a corpse. I'm removing unnecessary trash for you. The watching goddess answers, Thank you. I respond, Here's one of your tentacle specimens as a return gift. Fiona recoils. It's disgusting, Master. Then something changes. My essence stone is burning hot. The corruption reaches deeper. I feel a powerful urge inside me. Forward vision warns that the breeding mother goddess has released a high-level law of desire erosion. It weakens mortal mental resistance by 99%. Anyone who succumbs loses their soul to the mother goddess. Still, it's only a low-level mental trap. Calm down. I recognize the attack. It's only a low-level illusion released by this magic. The system identifies Fiona. I command, add points to desire immunity. Thank you, Master. I nearly succumbed. Maintain your combat power. One threat remains. Now it's my turn. Forward vision searches. Where is the core material? The system finds it behind the core hub's protective energy barrier. My dominance surges. Clear the way for me. Harvest it quickly. With the watching goddess's sight completely blocked, I seize epic materials. Her tears condensate can strengthen the train's low-dimensional shielding, navigation, and ability to lock onto its next stop. The Chaos Altar also yields rare materials directly linked to magic. Fiona senses the altar's pressure. Master, the divine power here is more active than at the forge platform. It feels like a complete god is watching us. Forward vision activates. The altar's core area is sealed by magical servants belonging to Glenn. Those servants resurrect infinitely, while the core material lies beneath a magical trap. Infinite resurrection makes direct combat pointless. Only Blake can handle the trap. Blake, use your 9 lives to charge into the altar. Each death lets the detector record another trap's position and governing law. Meow. Blake enters, triggers the first trap and dies. The system updates Blake's count. 8 lives remain. Brutal, but effective. Blake's extra lives are the ideal tools for detecting laws. Thanks to Blake, we avoid every mapped trap. I secure the immortal divine crystal and enhance it, stripping away Glenn's mark. Its refined divinity becomes an absolute defensive material. Perfect. Now I can strengthen the low-dimensional shield. Defense comes first. That shield must become strong enough for what I intend to collect. The divine shield wall raises our defense to god level. Law penetration immunity also evolves, completely blocking distant surveillance and law penetration from god level beings below level 4. My train is now the safest sanctuary available. Ruby's intelligence reveals the All Heavens train is a gamble or testing ground created by higher beings. To uncover the truth, I'll have to challenge the game's final rules. Our intelligence places the final platform's key inside the time prison, connected to an ancient artifact protected by the law of time. Time suddenly stops. Master, a hostile power interrupts. Time devours. Its ruling force is overwhelming. Only an even higher order can crush it. I impose absolute dominance over time itself. No lesser law can contend with that supreme order. The core appears. Time hourglass fragments, capable of enhancing the train's ability to travel through time and space. The train's voice finishes the requirements. Acquire a space jump skill book and a rare time-space anchor. With those components ready, I push the train beyond space's limits. Time to break through. Time and space lock together in perfect harmony. Upgrade notices flood in. The time-space engine upgrade succeeds, granting hyperdimensional jump. Short-range jumps now have no cooldown, even across universes and rule barriers. Then the train's voice marvels. Master, ordinary measures can no longer describe our speed. The final intelligence report turns grim. Mysterious power has completely controlled Felix. I must free him before he can challenge the watching viewers. Navigation locks onto the final showdown, a magical cage. Inside the cage, I face my controlled ally. Felix, this gamble ends now. Felix answers from the opposing side. Scott, the wood god's power is eternal and invincible. You're only a pawn in this magical gamble. His raw force bears down on me. Today, I'll end that pure power. My law catches it. Pure power means nothing against a difference in attributes. Absolute dominance. Strip away his divinity. This is freedom. Felix's stolen godhood collapses beneath my law. Your rule ends here. The train confirms Felix's elimination. The domain of dominance is complete. The route shifts toward a platform tied directly to otherworldly magic. At its center, the Master Altar's core radiates overwhelming power. Immortal servants close in from every side. Fate prediction identifies a gap in the heart of chaos. Its barrier weaves together divine power from immortal and mortal gods. That defense flickers once each minute for exactly half a second. Its divine powers switch during that vacuum, giving Aaron just enough time. I issue the order before the servants arrive. Prepare now. A heartbeat later, activate Frost magical tears. Frost traps the assault for 30 seconds, enough to harvest both mortal and immortal divine power. The barrier closes around me. Use the half-second vacuum. Dominance grips the barrier itself, forcing its switching window to remain open. Emperor, your ambition is mine. Your companions will be bred as my food. The heart of chaos itself is speaking. I seize the core before it can consume anyone. Purify and extract the heart of chaos. Leave only pure divine energy. The harvest succeeds. A creation-level material, the pure chaos core. Very good. The plane's ultimate rule energy settles into my grasp. Now it's mine. You truly seize the heart of chaos. That power is immeasurable. The train's voice confirms it. Next, I must control the train of all heaven's ultimate rules. Every law fragment I've harvested will merge with the heart of chaos, establishing my absolute imperial order. At last, the chief god's rule stands unmatched. Pingran Village is a rule reversal realm. It reenacts the observer's mortal life from before the observer became a rule. To challenge the observer, I must enter that reversal and change his mortal fate. The observer was once Paul, an ordinary train conductor. His mortal fate concealed one great regret: the loophole needed to break his rules. But time laws inside the village remain chaotic. What's our goal? Find and deepen Paul's regret until the observer's rule foundation collapses completely. To survive the final platform's first cleansing wave, I need an item that shields me from law. This law shield is perfect, but I still need the final fragment. My price is clear. Give me your space law fragment. The deal locks in. The train strengthens its final dimensional law fragment. Perfect trait upgraded, superdimensional folding activated. For moments, the train can move beyond time and space's 4 dimensions. Now the observer's own rules cannot bind me. You're a pitiful worm trapped by your rules. One final jump remains. I'll end this game. I enter Pingran Village, and every superdimensional attribute falls to mortal limits. Fate prediction and law dominance still function through the underlying rules. Master, these villagers seem trapped in a fixed time loop. The train scans eastward. Paul is inside a small house at the village's eastern end. His regret centers on a forgotten train contract. Before becoming the observer, Paul promised an important companion they would leave the train together. He forgot. His companion died, and their contract hardened into the loophole within the observer's rules. Something vital is missing from Paul's memory. What did he forget? The train system answers, mortal memory is blocked by rules. You must find the contract itself. That regret binds the observer, yet the contract itself betrays the rules. I activate my talent, upgrading the observer's regret into denial of the rules. The observer feels his regret changing. No, my regret, who altered my fate. So mortal destinies were manipulated. Now every loophole in the observer's rules is mine, and I can finally confront him directly. Who are you? How dare you alter my mortal obsessions? I answer, I am the rules. I am fate. The observer, your actions fundamentally betray the train system. Observer, you're a pitiful worm, imprisoned by your own regrets and obsessions. My goal is to transcend your rules. The weave of fate delays the observer from releasing his rules, locking them in place. By combining laws, you can control my core rules. What exactly is your power? I command the Chaos Core weapon. Add points to the rules. Shatter. You win, but the train's rules won't break. My end is eternal. The final rule collapses, and the entire train system stops. Hyperdimensional folding restarts the train, carrying us into the outer space of the 4th dimension. At last, we've transcended. Fiona, Master, we succeeded. Fiona, Master, we've truly transcended. Energy here is purer than every law inside the train. This world lies beyond those rules. Now I'll write a new order. Fiona, you've been my most loyal partner. Now I grant you eternity. Points flow into my talent, granting Fiona eternal immortality. Her lifespan limit vanishes, with immunity to first-order laws. Fiona, Master, I'll follow your will forever. Next comes Blake. I grant you the power of this new world. The power becomes chaos-devouring, enhancing Blake's combat form. He can now consume lower-level divine power to its limit. Yet transcendence is only my beginning. My goal is sole rule over this new order. A distant voice. Your communication pierced the dimensional barrier. Where are you? I'm outside the rules. Your low-dimensional shield only protects you temporarily. Join my new order, and you can truly transcend. I join. From this moment, you're my ruler, master of destiny. Then 2 magical laws lock onto the train. The white immortal law and the pink mortal law. Their rage could destroy everything. As expected, the heart of chaos means too much to them. Fiona, Master, Glenn's power is freezing time. The train can't hold much longer. Both laws invade, and we must expel them before they erode us completely. Through the eye of law, I rewrite immortality. Its essence is absolute stillness. I force immortality back to stillness's source. Then the eye rewrites mortality, whose essence is chaotic diffusion. Chaos contracts forcibly toward its source. Fiona, it's too dangerous. Only the ruler's power can resist this magic. But they'll counterattack again. Since they want to play, I'll answer to the end. Destiny foresees and locks onto the magical power's weakness. Clear the observer's core. Its residual rule power can weaken the incoming magical attack. There's my opportunity. Before they counterattack, I must weaken them first. A report addresses me. Ruler, our target is the last Spear of Order. Fate has located the Grand Rule Remnant and its weakness. The core sits at time's reversal point, protected by solidified rules. Its instinctive fear is fragments of space-time law. To provoke that fear, I must strike it with space law fragments. The law takes control, harvesting observers. As the Spear of Order absorbs core rule remnants, its power rises slightly. Then the remnants are successfully cleared, greatly weakening the magical suppression crushing our train. The next target is the Divine Law Center. It lies beyond the train remnants' four-dimensional space, where two laws meet at an extremely unstable intersection. All the divine body's defenses converge there. Fate reveals my best ambush route. Hyperdimensional folding can carry me straight to the center during the 100th second gap when Glenn's static law switches with the watching goddess's chaotic law. Within that 100th of a second, I must activate the pure chaos core and make the divine law center oscillate. Glenn's voice condemns me. Mortal, your provocation against order is intolerable. The divine ruler recoils. That strike carried a god's full power. With the opening secured, I order, mission accomplished, retreat. The system reports that the divine law center's stability has fallen drastically. Good, the pure chaos core has crippled its defenses, and the counterattack mission is complete. Now the divine ruler's next counterattack will be stronger than ever. Its unstable window will last only 5 minutes. Before the divine hub repairs itself, the fusion system must combine every core and law fragment. All required materials enter the system, and law fusion begins. Temporary divine attachment will raise my dominion law enough to influence the divine body's laws for a moment. The system announces, upgrade complete, new entry unlocked, temporary divine attachment activated, power floods through me, enough to confront a god directly. Ultimate energy has been enthroned and strengthened. The divine ruler's full counterattack is almost here. This time, neither god will hold anything back. The watching goddess passes judgment. Mortal, your provocation ends here. Return the chaos, or face reckoning. Her rule is already corrupt. I answer, divine ruler, your law is rotten. My counterattack begins now. A loophole opens within Glenn's immortal body law. That's my only way through. Good. Temporary divine attachment makes its debut by sacrificing Glenn's immortal law. Immortality springs from fear of time. Now I transform that fear into terror of my own law. Glenn falters. What power is this? My laws are being altered. Success. The system confirms. Master, Glenn's power can no longer sustain the reckoning projection. The victory is temporary. Glenn's true body only needs time to repair itself. Meanwhile, Blake's chaos devouring extracts a small amount of law essence. The remaining laws are thoroughly weakened, and the divine ruler's control over the train drops sharply. The watching goddess erupts. Mortal, you harmed my companion. My laws will devour your spirit. Mortal, chaos cannot affect my reason. Her spiritual laws are even more aggressive than Glenn's immortal laws. To defeat her completely, I need the spiritual law core. The system locates that core on a platform within the echoing void. The old conductor's deranged obsession guards it, so the order law must purify that obsession before I can harvest the core. Forcing my way through would waste precious time. Instead, I activate law dominion and channel order into the conductor's obsession, forcing its madness into absolute silence. Then the spiritual law core gains ordered spiritual pressure, giving me a defense against the watching goddess's laws. With the new law ready, I'll show the watching goddess what dominion truly means. Her attack collides with mine. No, this is order. That law is restraining me. Even trapped, the watching goddess marvels. Your spirit is so pure. A stunned voice exclaims, this is order's source. How can a mortal will contain such pure dominion? Absolute spiritual dominion surges forward and shatters her resistance. Chaos is fear at its core. I transform the watching goddess's laws into eternal obedience beneath absolute dominion. She condemns me. All observers possess such cold-blooded ambition. Your dominion will destroy every living thing. Retreat. The enemy dominion withdraws, but chaotic fragments still infest the battlefield. Not one can remain. Blake scours the battlefield clean, and the system confirms the mortal moon goddess is completely eliminated. Only the immortal god's body remains. His dominion repairs its physical laws, restoring his form. Now the immortal god becomes the sole liquidator. His core waits on the platform at time's end, commanding absolute temporal power. Chaos is my answer. Prepare hyperdimensional folding. Target the platform at time's end. The system warns. Master, this is a pure immortal law domain. Time is forcibly slowing, and the imperial chariot is being devoured every second. Yet time cannot bind the emperor. Fate's foresight locks onto the immortal god, revealing his body as the central core of temporal law. The system identifies the immortal body as time's defensive core. Reversal is the only breach. Flood the core with chaos. Block any counterattack through time reversal. The immortal god defies me. Chaos will never override my time. One final point targets the core, collapsing its eternal instant. I inject chaotic power and tear apart the law's structure. No, chaos doesn't belong to the train's rules. My immortality is shattered. The immortal god's law body collapses, leaving a high-purity time core. Blake, harvest every remnant. Leave nothing. Mastery completes. Both great artifacts are liquidated, and the train's highest threat disappears. Within this remaining train space, I stand as the only law master. The train begins preparing for its next stage. Now I turn that victory into permanent authority. Fuse the time core with chaos. Add every point to dominance. The system activates eternal time and order. My promotion succeeds, the temporary divinity falls away, and a new title replaces it, Eternal Law Master. At last, I can truly control time within a limited dimension. With the strange time flow threat gone, I face Fiona. I grant you stable law power. Your divine healing needs eternal support. I spend points to place Fiona under eternal law protection, granting her time immunity. The system seals her loyalty. I will dedicate myself to the sovereign forever. Then a faint distress signal emerges from the remnants of law. What is it? The signal comes from the observer's true form. Paul's message carries a shock. Felix has been chosen. The truth lies at the source of rules. Felix isn't dead, so this crisis is far from simple. Fiona, sovereign, higher dimensional rules are tightly shielding this signal. Only your time law can trace its source. Very well, I'll see where this creator, disguised as the observer, is imprisoned. At the source of rules, the observer suffers the backlash of his own system. The train's core defenses surround the sovereign's rift. Absolute neutrality governs this place. Any life that enters faces total erasure, but my eternal law outranks even neutrality. Before me, absolute neutrality means obedience. The train forces its hyperdimensional fold through the barrier. You really came. Gatekeeper, your own rules imprison you. Give me the truth behind the source of rules. I didn't create the train system. A higher dimensional force built it as a living altar to harvest specific laws and energy. So a higher dimensional manipulator stands above the observer. Then you know the living altar's next sacrifice. The final vessel has been chosen. It's Felix. I know my situation. I can give you the core key to crack the living altar, but first release these law chains with your eternal law dominance. I don't make unprofitable deals. What's the key? A law code fragment from the source of rules. It lets your talent points alter the train's underlying rules without triggering system liquidation. We have a deal. My eternal law dominance strips the rules from the observer's remaining form, and the controller's chains erase themselves. Thank you, Scott. The living altar lies within the remnants of magical law. Find the final vessel's starting point. Reverse your talent points through the code fragment and dominate its power. The fragment merges completely into my dominance. Its power is real. Good. Now I hold a trump card against the living altar. Fate locks onto Felix and the final vessel's starting point. A higher dimensional force now controls Felix completely. He waits at the core law convergence platform. The final vessel's starting point carries a codename, Eye of Fate. Ancient, dangerous. Train target the core convergence platform. Before Felix is fully transformed, I must stop the sacrifice. The system's alert. Sovereign, Felix is at the altar's center. Law lines are reconstructing his vital signs. This is total control by a higher dimensional power, the Force. Scott, your eternal law and dominance are sacrifices I must harvest. Felix, your destiny isn't sacrifice. My order permits no pointless sacrifice. To save Felix, I begin zeroing out the laws of sacrifice and life. Control of the altar must be mine. Target locked, the Eye of Fate altar core. Reverse activate the rules. Force the altar's sacrificial attributes back into law. Eye of Fate altar termination underway. The sacrificial function is forcibly terminated. No! My vessel! My master of destiny! System confirmation. Reverse activation successful. Sacrifice stopped. At last, the alien corruption recedes from Felix. But the voice warns, the master's high-dimensional power left a law imprint. He can trigger Felix's alienation again anytime. My answer is final. The reckoning starts now. No outside force will manipulate order again. Felix cries out to me, Scott, save me. That voice is taking everything from me. One counter law can free him. Activate matching law, dissolve Felix's mark, and restore his absolute freedom. Felix is himself again. Scott, thank you for saving me. Yet Felix brings a warning. He's controlling everything. He wants me at the end platform. I demand, who is he? Tell me everything. The answer names our enemy. He calls himself the ultimate rule. He'll wait at the core law convergence platform. Felix continues, when you appear, the end platform will open. He'll be there as the ultimate rule. He intends to fight you and seize absolute domination. The appointed moment arrives. End platform activated. Every shining law line converges there. They expose the ultimate rule, manipulator of the living altar. Then I'll complete my mission at the end platform and control every law. The system grants a temporary rule exemption as I transcend toward that final platform. Power gathers around me. Let's begin. What I want is absolute control. The system responds, add points, gather every law, and unlock superdimensional rule exemption. A second notice follows. Congratulations, Eternal Law Overlord. You've surpassed your limit and obtained superdimensional rule exemption. A laugh escapes me. Now I've reached the strongest state this train system can sustain. The final rule's core is simple. Absolute domination over every law. Its first move will dismantle all my laws. The train's voice offers support. Overlord, I'll disrupt his domination circuit with rule code fragments, granting 3 seconds of exemption. The Eternal Lawbearer follows. Overlord, I'll protect the train and our team. Another ally commits everything. I'll use my remaining aura as bait and trap him inside your domination range. My challenge reaches the enemy. Final rule, my law will surpass every rule. At the platform, the train's voice warns, Overlord, rule pressure is 1,000,000 times stronger here. Any unauthorized law will be erased instantly. I leave one order behind. Stay here and remain vigilant. The system confirms. Superdimensional rule exemption activated. Facing the altar alone, I declare, he won't erase me so easily. I'm Scott. The ultimate rule answers, you violated the living altar's ultimate rule. Its judgment follows. Your added talent is a core vulnerability. It must be purged. Domination crashes over my laws, but the exemption catches it. The system registers, rule domination status collapsing. Its next result confirms my defense. Domination activated, but superdimensional rule exemption already exists. The ultimate rule recognizes the impossible defense. This is an exemption. You can negate domination inside your own domain? My answer is clear. Your domination doesn't work against the transcendent. Now I turn its altar against it. I'm not your sacrifice. I'm your terminator, the system warns. The domination exemption window lasts only 10 seconds. Blake, cover me now. His interference strikes. Domination interference activated. 3 seconds remain. Release the law now. The target locks. Ultimate rule selected for domination. My law reverses the enemy's own power. Domination resists, transforms, then becomes absolute obedience to eternal law. The ultimate rule recoils. Domination is impossible. Its core begins failing. My code's underlying domination chain is being eroded. The system identifies our advantage. This is the observer's power. It worked. His domination has weakened. The opening appears, and I commit everything. Now. Unable to stop me, the ultimate rule turns on my ally. Felix, your betrayal is unforgivable. The system measures our breakthrough. The first domination succeeded. His core law chain is eroded. He can't use his strongest domination for now. But another defense is coming. Next, he'll materialize a rule guardian to resist us. That changes nothing. It's fine. Behind me, our forces stand ready. The Legion will meet his counterattack. The ultimate rule unleashes its guardian. You cannot resist the rule's absolute materialized liquidator. The system marks its objective, erasing the core vulnerability. Eternal law shields the battlefield, while Felix's remaining vessel power locks the Inquisitor down. Then Blake assumes a chaos-devouring form and tears apart its anti-law defense. The barrier still holds. Domination itself forms the Inquisitor's defense, too solid for my direct attack. An ally steps forward. I'll handle it. One final variable enters the battle. His solidity cannot withstand what comes next. Blake destroys the Chaos Capturer and claims its anti-law core. The system redirects that power. Activate talent targeting. Mortal law reverses through the rules themselves, shattering their order. Target, Inquisitor. I confront the Guardian directly. Order Judge. Your strength only counters chaos. My penetration attacks the rules themselves. The strike ignores core defenses, eternal law protection and time pressure, then eliminates the Order Judge. The system awards high-purity order law fragments and remnants of time law. With every Guardian destroyed, I face the true enemy. Final rule, all your guards have fallen. Now comes my second domination. The core law chain erodes under my domination. Now obey my imperial will again. Final rule activates, question the rules, and destabilize existence. Stop, your domination will shake the train's existence. The Overlord confirms. Final rule is self-repairing. Permanent damage requires merging the new law core into my domination. More points should finish it. Understood. Everyone, return to the train. I'll finish aggregating the laws before the final rule repairs. The Overlord system. This high-dimensional aggregation has a 50% chance of triggering the train system's ultimate reckoning. My imperial path never retreats. Add points. Integrate everything into the throne. I will transcend the rules. Added points talent. Target the eternal law overlord. Aggregate every law. Order and chaos will unite under my domination, evolve and seize the final rule. Boundless freedom floods through me, beyond even the final rule. This is true transcendence. Then the train system launches its highest backlash. The liquidation code tries erasing every rule aboard. Its verdict follows. This transcendence opposes the system's own rules. Your liquidation has failed. Now I reign above every rule. The liquidation code shatters. Everyone, prepare for the final attack. It's Master Scott. Your transcendence of the rules is only a fleeting illusion. I will erase your existence. No, your very existence will become my sacrifice. Now submit to my rules. The system's answer. Transcendence activates law domination against the target. The final rule begins replacing the train system's core with free will code. No, you're tampering with the rules themselves. The train core cannot be replaced. The Divine Revelations harvest will fail. Reversal is forbidden. Final container variable lock. Successful. Master lock complete. Replacement in progress. Then the enemy. Scott, your freedom is foolish. You think this lets you transcend? When the gate opens, higher dimensional forces will launch counter-transcendence liquidation against you. I know, but I define my own path to transcendence. Your free will faces a far more terrifying judgment. Blake, harvest the law fragments. Final rule and law remnants harvested. Successful. With the pure domination and harvest law core, I pinpoint the gate of transcendence, the dimensional gap where the train system meets the higher dimensional universe. Excellent. My path to transcendence finally opens. The train, a living altar in disguise, is under my control, yet opening the gate will summon a higher dimensional purge. The Overlord system. Domination tactics complete. Ready anytime. No scan can detect the train's true power. Then an ally vows. Dominator, I'll detonate the container wreckage and pave your way. Charge the engine against the higher dimensional forces. Watching Goddess, I know you're there. Witness the Emperor's unquestionable transcendence. The system warns. Purge outposts are scanning the laws. Discovery of the free will code barrier means immediate collapse. Counter-transcendence barrier maintaining low-level disguise. Blake Felix, use pure matter and energy attacks. Erase them before the law scan finishes. The container remnants detonate in a mass attack. Master, you've succeeded. Danger cleared. Excellent. Ruby, confirm the final coordinates. The domination has arrived. We reach the dimensional heart's outer perimeter. The gate of transcendence stands before us. We've finally arrived. After a long silence, a higher voice judges us. Your existence offends cosmic order. Cease immediately and accept eternal imprisonment, or the anti-transcendence purge begins. My answer is eternal transcendence. Fiona drives the anti-transcendence barrier to its limit, disguising us as an empty train already purged. Eternal law protection pours into the barrier. The disguise holds. Felix, detonate it now. Open the gate of transcendence. My destiny is mine to command. I'll open the Dominator's passage. Purge commencing. Every law in this dimension will be erased. The train surges toward the gate of transcendence. We must cross before the purge reaches us. Activate transcendence mode. Charge into the gate with everything we've got. Warning, tokens as mode will harvest energy and dissolve matter. It's fine. Transcending order demands we sacrifice everything. At creation's source, my challenge begins. Source of creation, I've arrived. Creation rejects my very existence. You are an unacceptable free existence. I face it without yielding. Your era has ended. For the watching goddess's transcendence, I attack the order itself. I will tear apart the order to aid your transcendence. My will decides what comes next. Free will controls destiny. The creation train's core becomes my cosmic level vessel. Against me, eternal order has one decree. You cannot defy the eternal order. That decree cannot bind me. Free will is not subject to any absolute constraints. Order shatters. From this moment, freedom's trajectory begins. The core stabilizes. Its voice. The dominator is you. Are you ready? My answer. Time to usher in a new era. The watching goddess. Will the new universe be eternal? My answer. As long as there is will, it will be eternal. This is the universe of freedom.